If you are reviewing or evaluating security technology, it would seem almost impossible to avoid advanced persistent threats, APTs, as recent high-profile breaches has caught the media's attention and analysts and security vendors have been quick to follow. But what do you really need to know about APTs? What is fact and what is fiction? In OEM Bitdefender's A Candid View on APT Protection whitepaper, we debunk some of the claims that are circulating and give you the insights you need to choose the right security provider. Let's take a quick peek into the whitepaper and review the most salient points and give some clarity on what is a very muddy space. First of all, did you know that there is actually no official industry definition for APTs? The lack of an official definition is a handicap for the evaluator, as different vendors have different definitions, and they all seem to be the best in regards to their own definition. However, there is consensus among APT protection vendors that traditional antivirus protection is not good enough. Unfortunately, there is little clarity on what they refer to as traditional. The white paper will also address the ambiguity related to the term targeted and the blurred lines that exist between so-called APTs and common malware. What is the difference, if any? The white paper will take a closer look at how security solutions work, why claims that traditional is not good enough are merely claims, and also a deeper look at sandboxing. It is important to note that since the 1990s, AV solutions have been using more detection methods than signature files alone. Here are just some of the many detection components that Bitdefender's technology implements to detect all types of malware without excluding APTs, of course. Many vendors emphasize the use of virtualization and sandboxing techniques in their solutions. Recently, however, the limitations of sandboxing have become very apparent. The majority of malware is designed to stay off the radar as long as possible to gain the greatest return on investment. As such, they are designed to quickly determine if they are possibly running in a sandboxing environment. If so, they do nothing malicious to set off the alarm bells. You need to know if the security technology has participated in industry standard detection tests to be able to verify without bias not only the detection and performance, but moreover the accuracy of that technology. Most vendors providing APT protection do not participate in independent industry standard tests. If they do not participate, you need to know why. There are a lot of excuses out there, and here are just some of them and why they are not valid. Our solution is optimized for real-world usage, not for tests. Or real-world versus lab testing. Most tests are designed to emulate such scenarios. There are even tests that are called real-world protection tests. Or our solution should be set up differently to perform the best. In reality, independent third-party testers just follow the manufacturer's manual, so they would use the product as would a standard IT professional. Finally, here are some of the questions you should ask a security vendor about their solutions. False positives are critical and too often overlooked. The recent Target attack was overlooked and not taken seriously as they had previously received too many false positives. If a security vendor does not participate in industry tests, how can they tell their solution is unbiasedly better? In regards to attack vectors, a true targeted attack will never use just one attack vector. So a solution that protects only a small part of the attack surface does not offer a valid response. The white paper goes into much more detail and will help you make a better informed decision when it comes to APT protection and choosing the right security provider.